I'm a brat. I don't show gratitude for everything that I have in my life. But what am I grateful for? I'm going to try to answer this question in this video.
DelicateBeats.com.
So this is my 30th video in 30 days. As a part of the launch process for my upcoming masterclass, the Bedroom Super Producer Masterclass, I have set out to create one video a day for an entire month before launching the online program. They say that you have to give in order to get. So I've tried to teach you guys the 30 lessons that I've come to learn in my career of 6 years being a full-time music producer. And I thought that by giving back to the community and by teaching you guys a bit of what I've had to go through and all of the problems that I had and everything that I came to realize that weren't necessarily what I thought would be, I thought that you guys could benefit from that in a great way. So I wanted to give the best possible advice to music producers worldwide, so they didn't have to go through all of the problems that I had, and they didn't have necessarily to work in ways or in directions that they weren't sure about. And by having someone like me tell them what works and what doesn't, I figured, I could be of help to a lot of producers, and I could help them make their dreams come true. Giving insane value nowadays has become a cliche or even a meme, but I gave it my best try, and well, I'm proud of what I've accomplished over the past month. For the lucky ones out there who stumbled on one or several of these videos, I'm kind of jealous. I'm the big bro I wished I had when I got started in this game. An expert that has no secret. A person I could go to who would have answers to my millions of questions and worries. Make the most of these videos. Ask questions in the comments below. Listen, we have to go through setbacks before the lessons actually kick in. That's fine. I'll be there when you fuck up or when you get discouraged. With all of that being said, I realized that being grateful is a very big part of success and ultimately becoming happy with one's craft. So here I am trying to do this exact exercise on camera with you guys. So first of all, I'm grateful that I did this exercise of 30 videos in 30 days. It made me realize that I had learned way more on, producing content, producing videos. And it also made me realize that I've evolved quite a bit more than what I actually thought I did over the past few years, especially with this YouTube channel. At the end of the day, isn't evolution the point of it all? It also made me realize I was capable of doing way more than I initially thought I could. I'm also grateful for people like Marcus Manderson who actually watched, liked, and commented each of these 30 videos. I've said this before, but Marcus, you're the best, man. I'm also grateful for my support system throughout this ordeal. So I want to shout out BK, my partner in DelicateBeats.com, who always had support, an ear for me, and great tips and advice for me to go through this huge challenge. You kept me focused and you kept me driven, and for that, BK, I thank you very much. I also want to thank Till and Maddie over at Expert at Scale. These are the guys that helped me go through this launch process and creating all of the content and ultimately creating the masterclass. And they were also there when I had doubt and when I felt like I was exhausted or lacked the drive and focus that I needed to go through this whole launch. So guys, thank you so much. You lit up a fire under my ass, which I needed. And for that, I'm truly, truly grateful. These guys also helped me get the right focus and set the right objectives, because it's easy to see a launch, a big product launch, as just a big number in your bank account, but at the end of the day, what really truly counts, and that's something that Till told me like a week ago, and it was about focusing on the process and really seeing all that you've accomplished and who you were at the very beginning of the process and who you have become. And with that in mind, I really truly see my potential and my skills and all of the way I came from the beginning of the process up until today. And finally, I'd like to thank the big man, my son Oscar, who, had to understand the fact that daddy had to work crazy hours, probably 6 and 7 days every week. And so he didn't see a whole lot of dad lately. So I want to thank you, Oscar, for understanding, for being the big guy and really pushing me through, and even watching my videos and telling me little subtle things that you've noticed about my improvements as a YouTuber and videographer. So thank you for all of your patience and your keen eye with details. I could go on and on about people who help me every day, all of my friends and my family, people who support me every day, because when the camera is not on, I doubt myself constantly. So to these people in my life, you know who you are. Thank you so much for being in my life. All right, so now that I've got all of this out of the way, let's get on with the video. And today I would like to share with you 5 reasons why you need to stay grateful as a music producer / artist to make all of this worth your while. Number 1, it makes you focus on the important stuff, you. I found this quote on the Reverb Nation blog, and I'd like to share it with you. Gratitude in music shifts an artist's focus off of industry expectations and the successes of other musicians and points it back on what's happening with their own work. It's about looking away from where you desperately want to go in music and being happy for where you're at, no matter where you're at. I have talked about this extensively in previous videos, comparing yourself. I'm no different. I look at other people's YouTube subs and views, and I get discouraged sometimes, feeling that my content is not up to par, or maybe I don't work enough, don't put out enough videos. But why? Because I compare myself with people who maybe started earlier, who have a different career path as I do. And this is not an accurate metric. You cannot learn from other people's achievements. All you can do is focus on building your skills and working harder. After doing 30 videos in 30 days, I can tell you with certainty that I'm a different person. I'm now someone who can do 1 video a day when I could only do like 1 a month not so long ago, with better quality and in much less time. So that's what I need to focus on. Number 2, it's the true measure of success. Who's your greatest critic? You, obviously. So what does it mean when you're actually happy with your own work? You can finally rest. You can finally appreciate all of the blessings that come in your life. In a previous video, I talked about what I've learned from having a little bit of success, financial success, from working on my passion for music. Here's the spoiler if you haven't watched this video. Money is not the true measure of success. Pride in one's work is. So strive to impress yourself. Push your limits. Make self-improvement and self-love your new religion. Hey, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure Buddha and Jesus wanted just that for us. Number 3, it puts your mind at ease. So in a previous video I did over the past month, I also talked about the importance of focusing on your purpose and not comparing yourself to others. This in turn allows you to really be happy for others. Being truly grateful is like a strong antidepressant. Not only do you stop worrying about the future, about what might not happen, but you also stop worrying about other people passing you in the fast lane. You're in your own lane, and that's the only place you need to be. Number 4, your creativity. I was always somewhat of a creative kid. I don't really know where it started or where it came from. I guess maybe my mom gave me the tools and I took some of them and ran with them. Being creative means you're never bored. especially with music. There's always something to learn, and there's also something you can always improve upon. Yes, sometimes music is a harsh teacher. It'll crush your spirit. But I have come to realize that this is the only true way you can learn. Sometimes you have to be bent into submission before accepting what is and what you need to do to go to that next level. So you need to accept the fact that music will crush your spirit from time to time, but it is an inevitable part of the process. Living a creative life is also somewhat of a benevolent circle. What I mean by that is that what you put in there comes back to you, and then some. So what I'm trying to say is, if you make beats, and if beats are an important part of your life, you're already one of the lucky ones. My last and final point, number 5, impact. I once read somewhere, I can't remember where, but that artists were society's lungs. Listen, if you don't breathe fresh air, you die. What do we do when we celebrate? We listen to music. What do we do when we're sad? We also listen to music. When we go to church or when we go to bars, music is everywhere and it's part of our daily lives. It also has one true purpose. It helps human beings connect with their emotions. So in a way, we are the architects of that incredible process. We help human beings become grateful for every one of their special moments. Right now, that's us. So to finish off this talk on gratitude, I'd like to thank you, the viewer, for watching this video, for sticking with me up until the end. I hope it helps you put your struggles into perspective and gives you the motivation to stay on your grind, to become the best music producer you can humanly become. So I invite you to share the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also follow me on Instagram at Delicate Beats. Finally, if you're motivated with your music and you want to live your dream life as a music producer, I have created an online course that can teach you just that. The Bedroom Super Producer Masterclass will teach you how I make my money online by selling my music on music marketplaces. It'll also teach you exactly how I compose the music that gets on these huge brands' ads and videos. And all of that without having you master any of these very complex marketing and sales tactics and strategies. All you will have to do is learn how to compose the music that content creators worldwide crave. As I've said before, spots in the masterclass will be limited. So if you want to reserve your spot, there's going to be a link in the description of this video. Click on the link, enter your email, and join the early bird gang. That way you will be notified when the course drops before the public, and that way you can reserve your spot and benefit from the teachings of Bedroom Super Producers. So again, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.